the US, a lot of these tournaments are actually supported by volunteers. People don't get paid. They do it for the love of the sport. So hopefully, after Randy gets to fix these small issues right now with his 12-number board, which I'm a part of, then we can move forward. It was also mentioned earlier that maybe we should actually change and create a new association. That's something that could be possible. Randy's going to be the idea again. He's met with the PRC, met with the PSC, and that possibly could be one of the solutions. I'm happy to have heard it earlier by 2 or 3 people that not just coming from the board, but you guys also see that change. You know, it's all about, a lot of this is also about branding, wanting to start anew. PhilTA is out there, as stakeholders here today, we can come up with a new name, Philippine Tennis Federation or whichever. But it's really that moving forward, Philippine tennis, many of us here today are all involved in this sport, and we all love the sport. We have families that are playing for it. We also have companies that support the sport as a brand, and we need a change. It's like Randy Sistrani said. We go around, we go to Davis Cup tournaments around Asia, around Southeast Asia even. They have centers. We don't. That's kind of sad. So building that foundation of having a proper center is probably going to be a priority for this new board. You know what I'm saying? We have to create that sense of a home for Philippine tennis. So bottom line here is, I'm still part of the PhilTA board. I still want to contribute in as many ways and as any way as possible. And hopefully with this new change, whether it be this current PhilTA or we come up with a new brand, I'm still going to be there supporting Randy, supporting the association, and supporting those Filipinos that love the sport. Unfortunately, we had to, as mentioned also earlier, that we had to take some Philants or Phil-Europeans to play for the team. Again, we also have to take a look at times have changed. You know, athletes around the world, all associations around the world rely on the best athletes. And those athletes maybe not come from those countries. There are fortunately probably better trainings that are done in the US, better trainings that are done in Europe. It will take time for us to develop those homegrown talents. We have a few from the PTA that's being groomed, but that's only a small microscope of how many tennis players need to be developed, and that will take time. So it could be a short-term plan, but once we set up this new association, getting the regions involved, and I feel that Randy mentioned it earlier in this talk, that we need to get associations involved. When we say associations, not going to be personalities that are going to be running these regional representations, but associations. Associations that will have a mandate from stakeholders, and they can also come and create their own projects, raise their own funds. And we can't always rely on the mother board or the mother association to raise those funds. Locally, once we set up those associations in different regions, they can also come up with their own mandates in terms of raising funds, where to use those funds, and pushing for change in their local communities. So we've got a long way to go. This is a start. Thank you, Randy, for instigating this new change for Philippine tennis, and again, we need your support. Thank you.